This area has become very populated now and very famous as well. The number of the members in those days was 50 to 70. At that time, the mayor, when he met His Holiness, he said, for 50 people, you have such a huge property? He said, yes, it is for our future. Now we can see, we can feel that we need the expansion. It is not enough for us. Now by the grace of God Almighty, now we have 7 mosques in Australia. The number at that time was 50 to 70. Now it is exceeding 3,000 members in Sydney area. And I would say that now we have more mosques in Brisbane, Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth, Penrith, and now we are building a new mosque in Penrith, Masjid Baitul Huda. Hopefully in the next 1 or 2 years it will be completed.
Formal establishment of the community was 1979 with the approval of our third Caliph, our third National Caliph of the Masjid of Faith, Riziyallahu Anhu. Mirza Tahir Ahmed is laying the foundation stone of Masjid Baitul Huda, 30th September 1983. As you have heard from respected minister, we purchased this land with a very minimal amount, 28 acres, and His Holiness was here to lay the foundation stone. So this meeting actually took place at the Pioneers of Recall that sometime after, in actually 2003. And our Imam Sahib from London visited us, and he is surrounded with some of those people who were here during that time. Some of these members there, doing, as I said before, doing the hard yard. The ground is quite tough to till and to break.
The special part of today is not so much the commemoration of the building, but it is a reflection of the very spirit that drove the building of the masjid. Everything that happened here is a spirit that is reflected not just in the construction of the masjid, but has continued on well beyond it. And that is, you as a community have always thought beyond self. You have always given to others. You have always not only given of yourselves to ensure that the masjid here was built, but you've continued that in the community in so many ways, helping people in their time of need. If tonight is anything, it is a way for us as a community and for all the people here beyond, the Ahmadis that are gathered, but from people from all walks of life and faith, have come here tonight to say thank you. Thank you very much for your heart, your spirit.
It teaches us basically no distinction between a Muslim and a non-Muslim. So with these words, I think Ed's on a mission as well, so he's going to leave us soon. So please give him the biggest round of applause.
As our beloved Imam has said, an area that has absolutely thoroughly changed in so many ways in the recent past. But one way that it hasn't changed is the constants of this beacon of love here on Richmond Road, here, the mosque here, the Ahmadiyya Mosque here on Richmond Road in Marsden Park. There have been many, many homes that have gone around it, but you have remained for 40 years. And what you teach and foster in this community, and more importantly, what you go out and do for our community, is words can't express how grateful we are. I hope tonight that you hear the love that comes from those of us that are privileged to serve this community generally, and appreciation to you for everything that you do. We heard and saw on the video all the ways that you contribute to our community. From literally feeding and clothing people at the hardest times in their lives, to physically getting people out of flooded properties and helping them in very, very difficult times. We all know that that is what comes with being an Ahmadiyyan here at Marsden Park.
Community and the culture of all people of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander heritage. I'm honoured to be able to represent the Mayor of Blacktown City, Councillor Tony Blues, who I am, as we celebrate this momentous occasion for the Ahmadiyyan Muslim community, the 40th anniversary of your mosque. What a joyous occasion for everybody. This milestone allows us to celebrate the rich history and the immeasurable contributions that this mosque and its people have made to our vibrant community. Your mosque is a strong symbol of the diversity of Blacktown City, a city of over 180 nationalities and languages. I acknowledge the past 4 decades of service to our local community with activities like the COVID-19 vaccination hub set up here at the mosque, your care for our community on Clean Up Australia Day, blood donation drives for the Red Cross, and your support during times of flooding and disaster, aiding our community with sandbagging. And I know that there is so much more. This mosque is a place of connection in our community, a reminder that our city's diversity is one of our strengths.
Assalamu alaikum. It is an absolute pleasure to be with you here tonight, and of course we've got members of Parliament from across the political divide, and I think it's fair to say there are more things that unite us than divide us, and we have people from each level of government representing all of the major political parties. It is an absolute privilege to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Baitul Huda Mosque alongside each and every one of you here today. And can I say this evening wouldn't have been possible without the incredible talented team from the Ahmadiyya Muslim Association. Celebrating 40 years of love, tolerance, compassion, caring and
here today. I'd just like to reflect really going back to 1983. We've had a few of the speeches, I'm sure all the other people getting up today will be getting up to talk about how wonderful and all the works. You've heard me over the years talk about the blood drives and everything. It was not easy to get the COVID vaccines into this place. At that stage, to get a Pfizer shot in Blacktown was near impossible. AstraZeneca was everywhere. So many in the community were hanging out to have the Pfizer shot. And it wasn't for people like Imam Goza. Unfortunately, the previous government didn't want to put in any of the Pfizer shots in here, which is true. I can show you here. But we were told that we had to go to Homebush, didn't we?
So many people from so many corners of the parliamentary world that this community we stand in front of today. And I think it's quite important to recognise that this 40th anniversary of the Baitul Huda Mosque is not merely celebrating the physical structure outside there, but it's quite a profound symbol of significance. It stands as a testament to the principles that define the Ahmadiyya community: peace, love, harmony, and the unwavering commitment to serving humanity. In the 4 decades since the establishment of the Baitul Huda, the Ahmadiyya community has consistently exemplified the values of compassion and unity.
Congratulations on celebrating your 40th anniversary of the Baitul Huda Mosque, the house of guidance within the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Australia. This momentum occasion is not just a celebration of time, but a celebration of faith, resilience, and the enduring spirit that has shaped this community over the past 4 decades. As we stand in the presence of this beautiful mosque, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought us to this point. The visionaries and founders of Baitul Huda Mosque embarked on a mission that extended beyond the mere construction of a building. Their vision was to establish a spiritual haven, a place where individuals could find solace, strength, and a deeper connection with their faith.
Thanks to you, my appreciation to the Muslim community, because you were there. We are neighbours. I'm from Hawkesbury. Prukar and I are neighbours. Our Riverstone MP, Stephen, and Edmund Natala, and also John. Look, we all are here together for you, but you were there for Hawkesbury. And I just wanted to extend my appreciation. We don't forget that. We don't forget the love you extended to our community when we were in a really difficult time. 6 floods in 18 months, bushfires, droughts, the pandemic. And who reached out to help us? The Muslim community. So today again, and thank you, yes please, thank you. And I say that sincerely because we are a community together. We are all together for the purpose of looking after each other.
I am Donna Davis, the State Member for Parramatta, and I am extremely proud to be representing my area here today at such a wonderful, auspicious occasion. 40 years is a very long time. I can remember 40 years ago. I can remember 1983. I wasn't riding a BMX bike, which sounds a bit like something out of the Stranger Things. But I was certainly very much around, and to think of the vision that your leaders at the time had to invest in this site, to know about what would be needed for the future to ensure that your community, that the Islamic faith would have a place to call home, is actually quite extraordinary. When you think of governments and successive governments and how planning doesn't quite work out that way, it's great to see that our communities actually have that vision, and I do congratulate and commend all of those founding fathers that are here today who really did contribute to that way back in the early 80s and beyond and before that.
We are like-minded. Can I tell you, you share the same values of the New South Wales Police Force. In that, you do things for the greater good of the community. There are so many good humans in this room tonight, and I had something prepared, and I just said to my parliamentary colleagues, I'm going to put that aside and just keep it about why we're here, and keep it centric to love for all, hatred for none. My job is one of the jobs where a lot of the community see us sometimes as the bad guy, that we are always doing things that are negative, that we take people's liberties. Can I tell you, the most rewarding part of my job is giving back to the community. And I think, and from what I've seen here tonight and heard from others, we are like-minded. So, whilst I can't bestow on you that you are a constable of police, I will tell you, you certainly have the traits and the values that I would like to see in my colleagues and I see every day. So for that,
learn, and I was formerly at Bankstown for 4 years as an inspector at Bankstown. During that time, I was the operations coordinator for the COVID response when we were working alongside the Australian Defence Force. I'm sure you would agree it was a very confronting sight for us in Australia to have that environment. But can I say, I used to drive home past here all the time, and I also went through the testing clinic. It told me that I had a positive COVID test, which I think most people experience. But I also saw the great work.
They mention again and again 40th birthday, but I can tell you there is no cake served today. Don't expect any cake. Anyway, thank you so much that you are here. God bless you. I pray for your long and happy life. I will be doing injustice if I do not mention two very, very special friends of humanity who have done a lot known for us. One is Honorable Philip Ruddock. The second is Honorable Kevin Conley. We miss them both today. I wish they should have been today with us because they have done so much in the last 40 years. They are with us, they are in our memories. And I bless you all. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Now, for this lecture, the minutes of the meetings is on my right here, ladies in the back, unfortunately on the way. Some of these tables this side are with interior art, so they will only
I may have to
वेलकम अस्सलाम वालेकुम। ये हमारा बुक स्टॉल है। इस बुक स्टॉल में हम नुमाइश करते हैं हमारे कुछ कुतुब, जो बुक्स आप देख रहे हैं अपने सामने। ये हमारे ये पहले जो किताब है ना, द फिलॉसफी ऑफ द टीचिंग्स ऑफ इस्लाम, एक मशहूर किताब है दैट वाज प्रेजेंटेड इन 1896, जो इस्लाम की जो फ़लसफ़ा है ना, जो फ़िलॉसफी है इस्लाम के, उसको अच्छी तरह बयान करते हैं इसमें। और भी किताबें हैं। ये जो आप देख रहे हैं, वर्ल्ड क्राइसिस एंड द पाथवे टू पीस, ये मुख्तलिफ खुतबा है, सर्मन से हमारे मौजूदा खलीफा को ना, खलीफा मसीह खामिस, अबाउट वर्ल्ड पीस, हम वर्ल्ड पीस को किस तरह हम कायम कर सकते हैं। और भी किताबें आप जो देख रहे हैं। और इधर हम देख सकते हैं हमारे जो कुरान मजीद जो है, लैंग्वेज में 73 लैंग्वेज में है, 73 लैंग्वेजेस में है। ये एक स्मॉल सैंपल है, इसमें तुर्की भी है, हिंदी में है, पंजाबी में भी है, और आपका और भी ज़ुबानें भी हैं। ठीक है, तो ये छोटा सा नुमाइश है और ये तारुफ करा देती है आपको हमारी जमात को थोड़ा बहुत, और हमारी जो कुतुब है, हमारी जो फ़िलॉसफी है। और फिर आगे आप जब जाएंगे आपको एग्जीबिशन में देखेंगे सारा हिस्ट्री।
ये फंक्शन आप क्यों कर रहे हैं?
ये हमारा 40 सालगिरह समझ ले। हमारी जो मस्जिद बैतुल जो सामने है आपके बिल्कुल, ये इनका फाउंडेशन लैंग हुआ था 30 सितंबर को 1983 को। तो वहाँ पर ना हमारे जो उस टाइम के जो हमारे खलीफ थे, 4th खलीफा थे हज़रत मिर्ज़ा ताहिर अहमद साहब, वो लंदन से रबा से तशरीफ़ आए थे और यहाँ पर इनका फाउंडेशन नहीं की। तो आज हम 40th एनिवर्सरी 30 सितंबर को हुआ था, लेकिन आज के दिन मना रहे 25 नवंबर को।
उस वक्त आपकी कितनी तादाद थी?
तादाद हमारे बहुत कम थी, आप समझ ले 100 से बहुत कम। ये हमारे 50-70 के हमारे थे, इतने ही थे, इससे कम भी शायद।
तो अब यहाँ पे ऑस्ट्रेलिया में कितनी है?
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में हमारी तादाद आप समझ ले 6000 तक हो गया अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, और ग्रोइंग बाय द डे। ठीक है, तो प्लीज़ आप एंजॉय करें आज हमारा सेशन हमारे साथ। थैंक यू।
ये होड़ मंदा भी कोई नहीं, चलाइए डुप्लीकेट जी नहीं चलती, कोई तरीका ही नहीं लांदा सारे बंदे ओदना ज्यादा
कोरोना रिवायतों को विस्मार कर दिया था, हालात हाज़रा को अशमार कर दिया था। कोरोना रिवायतों को विस्मार कर दिया था, हालात हाज़रा को अशमार कर दिया था। रहता है मेरे अंदर अब भी वही साफी, रहता है मेरे अंदर अभी वही साफी, जिसने कलम को अपने तलवार कर विस्मार कर दिया था, हाज़रा को अशमार कर दिया था। रहता है मेरे अंदर अभी वही साफी, जिसने कलम को अपने तलवार कर दिया था। ये चारों से ये भी नए बिल्कुल हालात, हमारे जो हालात हैं आजकल वतन अजीज के नीचे के, उस हवाले से चार दूसरे और देख लीजिए कि खामोश है जुबानें और होंठ मुंजमिद है। खामोश है जुबानें और होंठ मुंजमिद है, हर लफ्ज पत्थरों से मुझे नोचना पड़ा। खामोश है जुबानें और होंठ मुंजमिद है, हर लफ्ज पत्थरों से मुझे नोचना पड़ा। वो दौरे
Hi, I'm Kia. I'm the founder of an organization called Empowered BWB. It's a community organization that promotes businesses, among other things. And I would like to say that if any of you are building a house, if you like to construct a custom house, please approach Mr. Jatinder Singh from
JB Prime Homes.
I would highly recommend him. Thank you.